that too soon. Hi, whoever's in here. So I was just waiting. I was sitting with a cup of tea watching YouTube while I was waiting to go live, and I wasn't sure if I was supposed to click. Like, I didn't know what I was meant to click because I've never scheduled a live before, and I clicked the wrong thing, and so we're live 3 minutes early. So, let me just put all of the chat on. 1 second. Let me. Hi Becky, sorry, my son joined the live. I was just yelling upstairs to tell him to get out of the live. My allergies are like playing havoc right now, so my eyes keep watering. How is the lighting? I got a new lamp and I'm not sure. Bye Arthur, I love you. Yeah, so hi Becky, hi Laurie. How is everyone? Also, panic over, I'm not going bald, I don't think. So I straightened my hair so I could check if I had any bald patches. I've not straightened my hair in forever. And so I don't have a bald patch. I think it must have been like how my hair was sitting that day, like in the bobble. Well, the ponytail. So yeah, I'm fine. And I'm gonna leave it straight for a few days and then, well, until I next wash it, which will probably be like a week or so. And then that means I can brush it, because when my hair's curly, can't brush it. So I'll find out if I lose more hair than normal or not. Perfect. Also, my daughter Madison, she made me this cup of tea on the condition that I shouted her out on the channel and let you all know that she made the cup of tea. So thank you, Madison. She made it for me. She is dying to get on this channel with me. She was like, if we ask everybody if it's okay, can I come on the live? I'm like, no, you can't. But she is wanting, so I don't really wear makeup, but I have a lot of makeup because I used to sell Avon. Hi, Susan. So I still have a lot of makeup even though I don't really wear it. So she wants me to go through it so she can have some, even though I've said, it's probably all needing thrown away or out of date or whatever. But she's determined to get on the channel. So I says, well, we can go through the makeup and she can be in the video, but like not in the video. So just her arms or something going through it. She's happy with that. Thanks, Colleen. So yeah, I hardly ever straighten my hair. It's too much effort. Like, my hair is really fine, but I have a lot of it. And then obviously, I'm very low maintenance, low effort for everything. Like, everything is low effort, so I don't really straighten it very often. Also, because of the way my hair is, so like I straightened this morning. Just pop that on there. I straightened this morning. Look how poofy it is already. Like, it was like pretty flat when I did it, and then now it's like, not looking forward to seeing how it reacts on holiday, because I went to Chamonix. Was it last year? It was either last year or the year before, for like a delayed honeymoon. I think it was last year. That was my first time abroad. So Chamonix in like the south of France, and my hair just went crazy. Like, the humidity, it did not deal well. If anybody watches Friends, just picture Monica when she was on holiday. That's my hair basically. So yeah, so the plan today was to do the living room, and I got the goo gone. Have it somewhere. I got the goo gone to do the stickers, and I'm gonna try. I don't know if anybody else watches Clean with B or B. I think it's B. Clean with B, and she has like a 3-step process for like cleaning mold, and so I was going to use her 3-step process for the silicone in my bathroom and see if I can get rid of the mold that way. If not, I'm just going to have to like redo the silicone, like whatever it's called. But I didn't actually record a video today, which is why I'm going live, because, and trigger warning, this is probably gross, but you guys see my hands? So like they hurt to move. My eczema has just flared up so bad on my hands, they're infected and just really sore. So I couldn't even really do any like normal housework. Like I filled the dishwasher and my friends came round and fixed the baseboards and things for me, but just like straightening my fingers is really sore. So I was like, I'm not gonna do any housework. So I have basically been on my sofa pretty much all day, with a blanket because it's cozy. Hi, Carrie. Yeah, it is really painful. And the thing is, like, I have steroids and stuff, but the problem is once you've used steroids once, it's like your skin is just so paper thin that it just tears really easily. So like my hands can flare up like that and then heal within a couple of days, because like this hand, like I don't know if you can see this bit here, that was all infected a few days ago. Sorry, my bra strap's always falling down, it's so annoying. Yeah, so that bit was infected a few days ago. That's kind of cleared up now, it's not infected anymore, but like it takes nothing to do it again. And then like on this hand, like you see that there, that's just how thin my skin is. That constantly splits open, and then heals immediately and then splits open again, so it's just like a constant cycle. So I'm just avoiding housework. That's my excuse. It was cute though, because Lily, my youngest daughter, well, my youngest child, but who's my daughter, when I was cleaning the baseboards in the last video, which I think was last Friday, obviously I mentioned that my hand was infected. That was my other hand, the small bit. And so I put on gloves just while I was cleaning the baseboards, because my hands couldn't cope with the water anymore. But just the short amount of time that I had them on, my hands were really sweaty, so it made it worse. But while I had them on, my daughter was like, why do you have those gloves on? And I says, oh, because my hands are really sore. And then today she grabbed my hands and her hands were covered in like crisp crumbs. And I was like, Lily, that's really nice, but my hands are really sore, so can you let go? And she was like, oh, you need to put your gloves on, which I thought was really cute. But yeah, putting the gloves on doesn't help. Okay, I have my laptop here so that I can kind of keep up with the comments, because they only flash up briefly on the screen, and I'm not very good at keeping up with the comments. For anybody that knows me from the other channel will know that. But I'm hoping like this angle where like the laptop's right next to me and the phone's in front of me, so you aren't going to see me like looking down at a phone the entire time like I normally do. So let's have a look. I've not tried Bag Bomb. I've never heard of that. I'll need to look into it though. And gloves in a bottle, I've heard of that. I don't know if I ever did try it. I think I maybe looked into it and then never. Yeah, and the thing is, so I was, if my friend is in here, who I was speaking to earlier, I'm sorry, you're going to hear a lot of the same conversations again in the live. Also, if there is background noise, it's because my family are still around. We're all night owls. Everybody takes forever to go to sleep. So my husband is putting the kids to bed right now, so you might hear that. But yeah, what was I going to say that I'd already said to my friend? Oh yeah, my hands. So when I was pregnant with my second born, so that's Arthur, when I was pregnant with him, my eczema disappeared. Like I had no eczema whatsoever. It disappeared. It was amazing. And then when he was born, he had really bad eczema, and I had to go back and forward to the doctors and be like, look, he has eczema. I'm telling you right now, this is eczema. Because not only did I have it, so I knew what it was like, but one of my younger brothers, who's 10 years younger than me, I basically looked after him as a baby when I lived at home, and he had really bad eczema. For once, that was not my phone. Don't know if you've heard that, but it wasn't my phone. He had really bad eczema when he was younger, to the point that he needed bandaged every day. So I knew what it looked like on a baby when it was really bad. And so the doctors gave me creams and they made it worse. And so eventually, I think after 6 months, I got to see a dermatologist. And on that, like by then, his skin was so sore. It was like weeping. He couldn't like meet his milestones physically because he was in so much pain with it. So I went into the dermatologist, and that same day she was sent me straight to the hospital with him, and he got bandaged. And then I didn't drive at the time, and I had Madison as well, who's a year older. So I just had to get the bus into a different town where the hospital was every day for like 2 months with Arthur and Madison, which was an absolute nightmare. And in the end, I said to them, I was like, give me the stuff. I can do it at home. I did it for my younger brother. I've watched you guys do it for 2 months. I can do it for him. And he's obviously 12 now and his eczema's pretty much cleared up. But it was so sore. And I feel guilty because I'm like, well, I didn't have eczema when I was pregnant. Maybe it transferred to him. But I don't think it works like that. But I just felt really bad. And then so his is basically cleared up now, but mine's never really gone away. And before I got pregnant, I never had eczema on my hands or on my face. Ever since I had him, my eczema came back with a vengeance. So I started getting it on my hands and on my eyelids, which is really annoying because I have this condition called allergic conjunctivitis. So the inside of your eyelids is supposed to be smooth, and mine is bumpy because it reacts to like dust and hay fever and things like that. And when I was younger, I had to take eye drops like 4 times a day, but I just suck at taking medication now. So when I moved to Scotland, I never went and seen about like the condition. So I've never had it treated in like 12 years, 14 years. But anyway, but in the summer, my eyes are watering because of the condition. And then my eczema flares up on my eyelids and then it burns. So there's no winning. Okay, so comes in a little tin, goes a long way. Yeah, I've tried wearing like cotton gloves at night. Doesn't help. It's like I'm allergic to my own sweat. As soon as I sweat, like, because my eczema's in all the creases of my body. So like the crease in my arm and my hands and all of that. Yeah, so it was really sad for Arthur. He was like late to walking and crawling and everything, and like I don't have many pictures of him as a baby, but the pictures that I do have, like he just looks really sore and he was in so much pain all the time, but he's not in pain anymore, so that's good. It's funny doing lives by myself because I'm so used to doing them with my friend Danielle on our other channel, so talking just myself for a long period of time is really strange. One of the Foo Fighters behind you is looking really concerned, and the other one looks like Dale from King of the Hill. Okay, wait there. Which one looks concerned? Is this the one that looks concerned? Yeah, Matt. So for people who are new here, obviously this is the first time I've gone live on this channel because we reached 1,000 subscribers. So woo! But I do have, if you are new here and you don't know, I do have another channel called 5 Free Cleaning where me and my friend Danielle, we clean houses for free. And so we've been live quite a lot of times, like in my house. And my husband is the biggest Foo Fighters fan. So when we got married, we had like a rock and roll themed wedding. We had like a large Dave Grohl cutout. It was funny because me and Danielle went and seen Catherine Ryan last week. And like she made a total like joke about Dave Grohl, and I was just like, oh, good job my husband didn't come because he was originally supposed to go with me. But yeah, so he didn't go, and I was like, good job, because she is like, what's the word, wigging on Dave Grohl. I can't even remember the joke now, but it was hilarious. Thanks, Carrie. I have other exciting news. Hi Ella, woo, you made it. I have other exciting news about the channel. So I am kind of monetized now. So the way YouTube works, you get, once you hit 1,000 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, you can then like activate supers and memberships and things like that. And then when you reach 4,000 watch hours, you can then monetize and get AdSense. So even if my videos are playing ads, I'm not getting any revenue from that. That's just YouTube. But once I get the 4,000 watch hours, hey Charlene, then I get monetized. And I am at 3,900 watch hours right now. So it kind of lags. It's like 5 days behind. So I did reach the 3,000 like 5 days ago. So today, this morning, I woke up to an email saying, woo, you reached like the minimum threshold. You can become a YouTube partner. So I do now officially have membership levels. So if anybody would like to be a member, I have 3 membership levels. I will be better at posting like extra videos and content for people who do become members, because it's harder to do it on the 5 free cleaning channel. So that's why we suck so bad, because we only have a certain amount of time to do free cleans, whereas I have all week to clean my house. So I could technically do more than I do and post extra videos for the members. But yeah, so check them out. There will be a link in my bio or something. I don't actually know how you find out where the memberships are. They'll be there somewhere. I think I've been linking it in the descriptions of the videos and stuff. So, woo, thank you for joining. So yeah, I am powering through the milestones. And honestly, I'm so grateful, because I did not think, well, first of all, like, I didn't think people would want to watch me cleaning my house. Like, I watch a lot of other people cleaning their houses, but I just feel like those people are really interesting. Whereas I'm just a bit self-depreciative and like, oh, I don't know if people would watch me. So it's so humbling, and I'm so grateful to all the people that have like come from 5 free cleaning and started watching me. So it makes me feel good. And of course, I had to call one of the levels hashtag Team Stephanie, because it's a running joke on the channel that everybody's hashtag Team Danielle. So it was her idea to call it hashtag Team Stephanie. And yeah, I think I was saying in one of the videos on the other channel that, so I don't know if anybody else watches Feral Childwife and Midwest Magic Cleaning, but I'm assuming so, because most people that like this kind of content watch the same people. But they did a live stream together across their 2 channels. And so now that I have this channel, the plan is at some point I'm going to go live on this channel at the same, like, with Danielle, who's going to be live on the 5 free cleaning channel. And then we can like clean our houses together, and you can kind of see the difference. Sorry, that was just my husband. Do you want to come and say hello? What? You don't have to. You can just pop your head in and wave and say hi if you want. This is my husband. I literally could not do any of this without him.
Hi, everybody. Oh, like the hang time.
Oh yeah, this is like a different channel that I'm logged in with.
Oh. How many people are watching?
36.
All right, okay.
So.
And it's enough fame for one day.
Yeah, he's camera shy. But yeah, I honestly couldn't do any of this without him. So people are like, oh, how do you do it all with uni and the kids and the house and YouTube? It's like, well, I couldn't if he wasn't around, because he does so much. He's just fumbling around right now. He is a handsome man. He sounds so excited when you asked. Oh yeah. The nice man that came to my house with the keys. Yeah, he does so much running around for me. Like, as you all know, I don't really like leaving my house. If I can avoid leaving my house, I will avoid it. So, you know, he does all the running around. He does the school pickups, the school drop-offs, takes the kids to their football, their swimming. I sometimes join when we do that. Dropped keys off to Charlene when I needed it done. He gets the shopping. Like, he does so much. And so that's why when I'm doing the housework and people are like, oh, does your husband not help, or do the kids not help? It's like, yeah, he's doing all he can do. He's doing so much. He holds this family together. So yeah, that's his little shout out. I need to remember and drink this tea. I'm not very, like, I only like it when it's like really hot. Hello, Steph's husband. Hope you had a good walk. I could hear Xander's wee tippy-tappy paw-paws. That was Danielle, the other Danielle. Oh, my legs are cramping. I am so lucky. Oh. Because I've been sitting on the sofa so long, like my knees and my hips are breaking. I am losing so many hours of my life to that YouTuber channel that I keep shouting out, the Life in the Forest one with DK. Like, I'm just in awe of the guy. I just like, I'm spending so much time watching him. Hi, I don't know how to say it, Rabia. If I've just butchered that, I'm so sorry. I'm really bad with name pronunciations. Have you considered a mug warmer? No, I didn't even know that was a thing. What is a mug warmer? Like a sock but for a mug? It's fine. I've drank enough of it to, what's the word? Justify having a full cup. By the way, I don't know why, but prepared for all eventualities. I have a notebook here and a pen just in case I wanted to write anything down. I was like, I don't know why. There was stuff I wanted to talk to you guys about, but the second I press record, it always goes out of my head. It's the same when I'm doing like voiceovers, because all day long I'll know what I'm going to be doing a voiceover about. Well, I'll know that I'm going to be doing a voiceover, and so as I'm doing the cleaning or just going about my day, I'll be having a conversation with you guys in my head, and I really should just start like jotting it down. Mug cozies, a wee cardigan for mugs. Sorry, there is something bothering my face. 1 second. I don't know if it's my hair. It's annoying me. I think it was a hair. It's like a candle warmer. Oh, I have never heard of that, and I like the sound of it. Yeah, I'm going to look into that. So where is everyone from? So I recognize names. Some of you, but I need you to refresh my memory on where you are. Or if your name is not, so like Kyo Kitten, I always forget your name. So if your name doesn't match your actual name, tell me your name and where you're from. I'll probably forget still, but it's just nice. I'm cheap, so I just got an actual candle warmer. I mean, if that works, I would try that. I think I have some of them.
Have you given me credit for the tea yet?
I did give you credit for the tea. You've had your 5 seconds of fame. Scoot, go to bed. Good night.
Tell them about the next video coming up with me.
I've told them about that as well.
I don't believe you.
She doesn't believe me that I told you guys that she wanted to be in the next video. Right, go to bed, please.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Can I bring in my brushes to show them what?
No, you're not coming on the channel right now.
Oh, or not.
Don't make me be a bad mum on camera. Go to bed. Sorry, Danielle, what are you saying about the other Danielle? Oh, hi. So, Fight Free Cleaning just joined the chat. That's not me for once. Any other time, any other video that Fight Free Cleaning is chatting on, it's me doing the chatting. But the other Danielle, my Danielle, has joined the chat as Fight Free Cleaning. So even Charlene's like, Danielle, is that you? Oh, Joanne, you made it on a live. I was reading back the comments on when people were available, and I've seen that you'd said, I think Mondays and Saturdays. So when I was going live on a Wednesday, I was like, oh no, she's gonna like miss me again. But you made it. It's nice to see you on here. So we've got people from everywhere, which is great. Charlene, so if anybody doesn't already follow Charlene over at Charlene and Clean, check her out. So she has worked with us on a free clean when we had our cleaning company. Charlene was one of our employees, and she's just a wonderful person and has her own channel as well, so check her out. And actually, Charlene, I need you to do a guest appearance at my house because I've seen that you were gardening. I don't know how to garden. My garden is a mess and I need help, so if you can come and help me with my garden, I would be very appreciative because I can't garden to save myself. I just kind of want to get rid of everything. I just want to rip it all out and just make it a blank slate so it's easy to keep on top of. But then I have pretty flowers in the garden for the bees, so. Sounds like a collab in the making. Absolutely. Like, come along, help me out. My house feels really quiet now that people have gone to bed. It's been very chaotic today. So Psychedelic Pegasus, that's also Danielle, and she's a friend of mine. So she was here earlier because it was her partner that was fixing the baseboards for me. And they came just before the school finished. And then just before like everybody arrived, I was like, okay, just to warn you, my house is about to become chaos. Like everybody is just about to like arrive. So yeah, the house has just been so chaotic since then. I left my house today. Apart from when I went to Danielle's last night to do a voiceover, I've actually not left my house in a couple of days. So I did not make it to uni on Monday or Tuesday. Just didn't happen. And then I've not really been out at all today, but my daughter had like a art exhibition thing at the high school. So I went to that. That was okay. A gardening live. Okay, but you guys will laugh at me because I'm really, really incompetent in the garden. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Charlene will just have to like point me in a direction with a tool and be like, do that. So the only thing with the lives is that I find that the best time to go live for the viewers, for you guys, tends to be around about this time. So if I was to do like a gardening, obviously it's like 9 p.m. here. So if we were to do like a gardening live or something, it would have to be during school hours, which is obviously, I don't know who would be able to join us at that time, but we could definitely do a video. How's school going? I think so. So I take it when you guys say school, use like I mean in university and stuff. It's going well. I have a dilemma and it's really stressing me out. Okay. First of all, good news is I've done all my coursework for this whole year. I don't have any this half of this semester. So I don't, like, I was so stressed out when I started this channel when I should have just been doing my coursework. But all my coursework is handed in, so I'm just waiting on the results for that, and I feel like I've done really well on it, hopefully. So my dilemma is I have 5 exams in May, and 3 of those exams I'm not available. I'm on holiday because when I booked a family holiday for us, and when I booked the holiday, the semester dates, I was booking it based on last year's semester dates, thinking it would be the same this year, but they actually changed the whole way that they work the timetable in the semester. We got like an extra 2 weeks of holiday throughout the term, and so the exams are like 2 weeks later than what they were last year, which is when I booked the holiday. So I'm really trying to get have 4 of the exams are in person. No, 4 of the exams are online, and only 1 of them is in person, but the in-person exam is on the day that I'm flying out, and it is too expensive. There's 12 of us going all together because it's me, my husband, my 4 children, and then my youngest son's dad, his partner, and their 4 children are all going. So there's 12 of us. It's not financially viable to change the whole holiday to push it back. So I'm trying to get a deferral for one of my exams, and it's not looking like they're going to do it. So I'm really stressed about it. So school is going great. Apart from that, it's causing me such anxiety. And yeah, so I won't even get a break, because when I do go on holiday, even if I do get a deferral on this one exam, then I still have 2 exams that I'll have to sit while I'm on the holiday online. And I'm stuck at time zones, so I'm really going to have to try and figure out when the exam starts and finishes so I don't miss it. Yeah, so I've spoken to the teacher. So what I have to do is apply for a deferral. You can't sit it early because then you've got like an unfair advantage. There has to be like certain times, so you can sit the exam at the normal time or you can get a deferral. But I spoke to him, and there's like criteria for why you can have a deferral, and technically you're supposed to be available for the entire exam period, so a holiday doesn't cut it. And I tried to say, you know, well, I booked it before I knew about the semester changes, but apparently we were told before I booked it, so it's my mistake. But there's also like a lot of other factors, and I'm technically a minority student at the school because it's an international school, and you know, I don't stay there. I commute to the school, and I'm a mature student with caring responsibilities. So I'm hoping all these factors are going to go in my favour, but it's just a waiting game. I had a meeting about it yesterday and it just wasn't looking good. Bye, Charlene. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so hopefully they can defer it, because the thing is, so I said, you know, I'd be happy to take the module again next year to make up the credits, and they said that that would be fine, but if I don't turn up to the exam and I haven't been given permission, I'm going to get a 0, which will get counted in my overall score. And at the minute my average is like 15.6 out of 20, which isn't that high, but I can build up on that. But if I get a 0 on this, it's going to put my average down to 13.1, which sucks because that's not even a 2-2, and I need at least a 2-1. So yeah, it's very stressful. If it really comes down to it, I'm just going to have to let my family all fly out and I go a day later. But as I've said before, I have really bad travel anxiety, but I would just have to do that, as much as I don't want to. So we'll figure it out, but in the meantime, I'm just trying to avoid thinking about it. So, but you know, so the teacher sent me the legislation. Okay, so the numbers. So basically, I don't know if you guys like. I think you have GPAs and stuff. I don't know how it compares, but usually if you assume that like 20 is the best mark and like you need at least a 7 or an 11 to pass. But there's different like types of degrees. So to get the best degree, that's a first or a distinction, and you need more than 16.5. Now at my current trajectory, I could possibly get that, because at the minute I'm at 15.6, so I just need to do a little bit better to get that. But then the next thing is like 13.5 to 16.5. That's like a 2-1. And then I think if you're below a 13.5, that's a 2-2. And then below that, it's like, you might as well have not done the degree, to be honest. So yeah, so I need to get at least a 2-1 for the degree to even be worth anything. I forgot what I was saying before that. Yeah, I definitely don't need the extra stress. I have enough stress. Somebody said to me that the reason my hair might be falling out was because of stress, and I'm just like, I just live in a perpetual state of stress. Like, that's how I roll. I'm either, so my therapist once told me that most people are like here. Okay, now I am either up here or down here. There is no middle ground for me. I'm either doing everything at once, or I'm literally like a couch potato doing nothing, like don't have the motivation to go anywhere or do anything. Or so that's why my house is so chaotic, because I can spend days sitting on my sofa doing absolutely nothing, or I'm literally like doing a million different projects at once, and I'll always like start new projects before finishing projects and stuff as well. I'm Steph. So hi Beth, thanks for joining. I hope you had a good birthday. I joined your birthday live, and then I couldn't hear anything you were saying because my family were just like being so noisy, so I had to leave. But I don't actually think I said bye because you were in the middle of a story, so I was just like, okay, gotta go. Yeah, Danielle, I didn't know that you could get special assistance. That might be very helpful for me. So, what do people want to talk about? I'm really not used to doing lives by myself. Also, there's still stuff bothering my face. I don't know what it is. For anybody that's like recently joined, I'm looking at comments on the laptop. You want to talk about pets? Okay, so I have one pet. His name is Xander. He's currently sleeping next to me. And he's a miniature poodle, because I'm allergic to most animals and I'm not allergic to him, which is good. What about you guys? What pets does everybody have? My husband loves dogs. Like he is like he would have a million dogs if he could, and because he can't, he's a dog walker. So that's how I got around that problem. I got him to be a dog walker instead. We could chat about psychology. Yeah, let me know what you want to chat about. Although, do you know, I'm one of those people that, like, when I'm put on the spot, my mind goes blank, so I seem really stupid when I'm not. Okay, so if I want assistance, I have to book it at least 48 hours. It's good to know that that's an option, though, because honestly, like, I am stressing about it. So I think I watched most of the first season of Bridgerton. But then, do you know, right, I'm one of those people, when there's a really big hype about something, I just avoid it for no reason whatsoever. Game of Thrones, did not start watching that until season 5 and then binged it and wished it was like finished. The Fourth Wing books, read that like a year later. Like I don't know what it is, but there's such a big hype around Bridgerton that I'm just like, yeah, I'll watch it in 5 years time when nobody's talking about it anymore. And then I'm like, why do I do that? Because then I have nobody to talk to about it. Everyone's already like past that point. What am I watching? So I started watching that Adolescence that Danielle recommended. That's on Netflix. Don't know if anybody else has seen it. There's 4 episodes. So I've watched 2 of them. But it's a good story. It's intense, but it's also kind of boring. I feel like they could have just made it into like 1 episode or 1 movie. So yeah, watching that. And then what's that other thing called? The Imperfects, I think is on Netflix. Is on Netflix. My daughter recommended that to me, and I love anything to do with powers. I just think awesome. So I'm watching that, but also there was a wee scary bit in it, and like I'm the biggest scaredy cat ever. So when I watch scary things, I like watch it through my fingers like this because it's kind of blurry. And so I had to stop watching that when it freaked me out a little bit, because there was a bit in it where there was like a faceless creature. Now I cannot watch horrors or like psychological thrillers. And when I was younger and I was at my friend's house, like I think this is why I can't watch it, I'm traumatized. The very first horror I ever watched was Amityville Horror, like the original one. And then the very first psychological thriller that I watched was called Jacob's Ladder, which is like about these guys on drugs who were in Vietnam. And then I think at some point you realize they never left Vietnam or something like that. But anyway, and in that, constantly, all the time, you just see these like faceless heads like shaking like this. That actually looked pretty cool on camera, but that's the effect that it has. And so when I watched that, I was like, oh my God. To be fair, I have traumatized myself. I've watched Jacob's Ladder like 3 times now over the years because I don't know, it's a familiar horror, but also still scary. I don't know. So Joanne, you have, I never know how to say that. Is it Shih Tzu? I've probably butchered that. And a shepherd. Oh, so the names are Cooper, Lexi, and Jack. They're cute. One of my best friends is called Jack. The drama is intense and it's knife crime related and more relatable now to the younger ones. Yeah, 100%. Especially with all the like emoji talk and stuff. So I feel like I'm a little behind on the comments. I love African parrots. I watched The Discovery of Witches on Netflix. I probably would like that. I think I've seen that advertised. Yeah, I don't watch any regular telly. Like, wait, no, I watch The Apprentice. But technically I don't watch that on telly. I watch it on, is it BBC iPlayer? Channel 4? I don't actually know. My husband sets it up. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I'm trying to think what else I'm watching. I watch a million different things at once. To be honest, mostly I'm watching YouTube. I'm watching that guy like all day, every day. Turns out, right, so there was a part 1 that I watched and it was like 6 hours long, but I watched it on 2 times speed, so like 3 hours. But then I'm now on part 4, so just imagine how many hours I've spent watching this man. And it's great. He started making his farm with bamboo, then he upgraded to wood, and now he's like using concrete and hired a digger and everything. And apparently in this section of the video that I'm watching, he's going to get married. So excited to see that. Hi, Letters to Sunflowers. What is your name and where are you watching from? I'm going to forget, but just remind me every time. It'll stick eventually. Julie, did you ever email me? Because I realised the email that I gave you is the email I use, but also I have like 20,000 unread junk emails in it, so I might miss your email. So if you do email me, message me on YouTube, like comment and let me know you've done it so I can look for the email. So that way you don't think I'm ignoring you. Oh, Lishi, it's... Okay, Life in the Forest, DK's Farm, or something like that. I linked it in my last video. If I remember, I'll go back and link it in this video as well. But like, it's so peaceful. It's like the most relaxing thing I've ever watched in my life. I don't know if I'm saying this. Kyo Kitten. That was the first anime I ever properly watched, like of my own volition. That wasn't like on Cartoon Network or whatever. Fruits Basket. I love it. I love the Chinese Zodiac. It's like my favourite. And me and my son Arthur are writing like a novel about, so it's kind of inspired by Fruits Basket. So there's this girl that comes across a portal in like a field and it's got like etchings on it. Nobody steal this idea, by the way, because we are writing it and it's got etchings on it. And the etchings are Chinese Zodiac animals. And there's a cat that had ran her off the road and that's why she ended up in this field. So then when she touches the portal, well, it's actually just like a stone arch, but when she touches it, it turns into a portal and she goes through it. So does the cat, and he transforms into a human and he's a guardian, and they have to like find all the animals of the Zodiac who are actually people who have powers of the animals, and she has to gather them all from across the world and then get back to the normal world to save the day. Oh, bye Danielle. Thanks for joining. Bye other five. Have fun cleaning the office. Beth, I need to message you about sponsorships. Remind me, like message me after this. Hi Deborah, it's actually technically my first time going live like on this channel. I've not seen that. I've been watching Dr. Stone on Netflix and a couple of other random ones. And then I bumped into an old friend today when I was at the art show with my daughter, and he told me like a few different animes to watch. So I cannot for the life of me remember what they were called. There was something about turning into a slime, which apparently after the first 4 episodes gets really good. And then what was the other one? I'll need to message him and find out. I tend to just watch what people recommend to me. Lishi, I linked it in the description of the last video. So the one, was it the last video? I feel like it was the very last one I did. So it was in the description because I linked all the channels that I talked about in that video. Are you okay, babe?
Yeah. Getting organized.
Yeah, Lishi, sorry, I'm just going back up the comments. It's the guy from Vietnam. Yeah, so I don't know if you use Crunchyroll, Kyo, but that's where he watched the slime one, so you'll find it on there. Spy X Family, yep, I've been watching that. Well, I have watched some of it. I think I watched all of the first season and maybe some of the others. Oh yeah, so hi Wendy, watching from South Africa. Oh, it's late for you, thanks for still joining. Julie, you've not emailed me yet. Oh yeah, I can totally relate to once the kids go to bed, you're dead. The thing is, like, I am a night owl. Like, I really struggle to sleep, and even when I do sleep, I don't sleep well. But my mind is so awake at night, but my body is broken at night. So it's like, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I could get up and do housework right now, but no, not going to. Lock and Key. I have seen that, and I've thought it would be good, but I've never started it. That's what I use, Watch Cartoons Online. That's actually the website that I use. Have you ever seen, what's it called? Actually, I think it's now on Netflix as well. Rising of the Shield Hero. I watched that ages ago when it was not on Netflix. It was on Watch Cartoon Online. One of my favourites. Love it. Is that you taking Xander?
Yeah.
Okie doke. See you soon. It's nice to see there's so many anime fans on here because none of my friends, well, I have one friend. Yes, I've seen the Winx series, although I don't know if I ever finished it. I'm just really bad at not finishing things that I watch. So I've never actually read manga. Well, that's a lie. I've read like some bits of manga when I was younger. It just always threw me off that you have to read it backwards. Yeah, look for Rising of the Shield Hero. There's only 2 seasons, I want to say, but it's really good. I always like, even when I'm reading, I like it when there's a guy who's portrayed to be a bad guy, but actually he's like a really good guy. Are you doing memberships yet? Yes. So just today, I was saying it earlier, I think you mustn't have joined yet. Let me just get comfy again. Just today I got the email to say that I had qualified, like I've reached the milestones to be a YouTube partner. Not quite at the like AdSense revenue part yet, but oh, thank you, Bear. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, so that was the very first like just this morning. I was so excited. Did I watch Death Note? Yes, I did. Does it show who gets the memberships? Do I have to do something? Did I do something? Or what have I done? Oh wait, I'm not even on my profile. I don't know how to exit this now. Oh, there we go. Did anybody get a membership there when that happened? If everybody, you all need to make sure that you have it enabled so that you can receive gifts. Yeah, Death Note. Yes, I watched it, but I stopped watching. Wait, if anybody hasn't seen this, huge spoiler, but this has literally been out for years, but I basically stopped watching after Elle died. Yeah, so the memberships were just open today. So I have 3 membership levels, which is like, again, the same as 5 free cleaning. It's like 99 pence, 1.99 and 2.99, except I will be better at actually giving you guys stuff for your memberships because, as I was saying, with the free cleaning, it's hard to produce extra videos because we only have limited time in like to do the free cleaning, whereas in my house I always have to tidy, so I can clean extra just for you guys. I don't know how to do it. Miss Stippling, if you could let everybody know how to do it. I don't think I've seen the live action version. Has anybody watched the live action version of One Piece that's on Netflix? Beth, when you bought those memberships, did they gift to people? I didn't see anybody get them. Normally when it clicks gift memberships, everybody gets one. I didn't see that happen this time. Oh, thanks for joining, Lorna. Yeah, I didn't see anybody get one. I don't know if that's a problem on my end. I don't know. Beth, when you're doing lives, because I've noticed you're normally logged in on a computer as well. Are you logged in on your account on both? Like the one that you're doing the live stream from and the other one that you have set up? Or have I got that wrong? Because I don't know if I can do that because I'm scared to click on my account on the computer in case it does something to the live that's on my phone. It might be different if people are on their phones or on their tablets or on their computers. Okay, I can muck around on, because you're going to also need to let me know how to gift people memberships, because I think you figured this out eventually that you can gift memberships on your channel. But I missed the explanation for it, and I'm just really bad with technology. Let me figure out. Oh, you can't figure it out. I thought you did. I was sure I was in the live when you figured it out, but I missed the explanation part. Okay, let me see if I can log into my account on here. If it exits the live stream, I'll start a new one and come back and talk a bit more. Okay, I think that worked. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I'm now logged in on my account on both. Woo! That's good to know, especially for our other channel as well. Thanks for joining, everybody. It really does mean a lot. I'm thinking by the time I release the next video, that should get my watch hours up enough that I then qualify for the AdSense, but then it takes like 5 days to catch up. So I think by the end of next week, I should be fully monetized, which would be great. Okay, so now can I click? Oh, so yeah, I did. I have to allow the gifts. That's why Beth's memberships didn't thingy. So it was a good job I checked that. I forgot why I was going on my account. Okay, so I think that worked. Did that work? Did those gifts work? Did that work? Wait a minute. Allow gifts. Why is it not working? Oh wait, no, that was me allowing myself to receive gifts. That did not work. Never mind. I'll let you know at the end if it if people were gifted memberships. My hands are so sweaty right now that it's not like it's not letting me do my mouse thing on my laptop. Hi Joy. Thanks for joining us on your break. What are you working as? What do you work as? Beth, what did you actually do for your birthday? Because I've not been back and watched your live stream yet. Were you going out? We got some really exciting news today on the 5 free cleaning side of things, and I can't share it with you guys, but I really want to. I'm so excited. Just wait a couple of weeks and I will let you know. I'm very happy. I think you have to already allow before the gift membership can take. But surely some people on the chat would have allowed gifts previously, so it should have worked. Right, 1 second. I'm going to go and have a look. How do I get into studio from here? So the way, Lishi, if you, at the top, I think, if you're on a computer, it'll say that Beth gifted memberships. And if you click the little, if you click on that, it says allow, and then you can go on it and then click allow. But I don't know how else to do it apart from that. How do I go on YouTube Studio here? How's the volume for you guys? I need to get a microphone. We got gifted one for the other channel, but we've tried them out and I don't know if we did something wrong, but it hasn't worked out very well. Okay, there should be a way for me to see the memberships this way. See your members. Yeah, so the members, the memberships that Beth gifted haven't worked yet. Maybe there's just a delay. I don't know. Did you get your crab legs? Oh, were you going to get crab? Oh, you ate crab at home. Yeah, I don't really do anything for my birthday usually. So my birthday's like the weekend after Halloween usually. So I love Halloween. So I just kind of invite people for Halloween and then say that that's my birthday party. Yeah, Joy, I straightened my hair. Okay, bye, Beth. If it doesn't work, then I appreciate the thought and the attempt anyway. Yeah, so I straightened my hair because I don't know if you've seen the last video where I panicked thinking I was going bald because I had a bald patch. But I think it was just the way that my hair was tied up, because I washed my hair yesterday, which I think is why my hands all infected, because my hands were already pretty bad, but then washing it made it worse. And then today I straightened my hair because I wanted to check if I had any bald patches, and it's kind of hard to do when my hair's like a total frizz ball. So I straightened my hair, and it means this week I can kind of brush it as well, because normally I don't brush it when it's curly, apart from when I'm washing it. So I've straightened it so I can see how much hair I lose. But as I was saying earlier, when I first straightened my hair, it was like, you know, really like flat and fine. And then now it's like poofed up. And that's just from like throughout the day. I've not even been out of my house. I'll probably end up braiding it over the next couple of days. But it'll be straight now. I'm not going to straighten it again, but it'll kind of be like this now until whenever I wash it again, which will probably be at least a week away. Usually, so I always feel like by the time I tend to wash my hair on a Sunday or a Monday morning, and then I get to like Friday, Saturday, and I'm like, oh, I do feel like I kind of need to wash my hair, but also I do the free cleaning on Sundays, and then I'm gonna have to wash my hair straight after that anyway because the smells get into your hair. So I refuse to wash my hair and then have to wash it again a day or two later. Oh no, Julie, that's just what happens when you have grandchildren running around. Definitely recommend the Hedrin oil that you can get at the chemist. And I don't know if you guys have like minor ailments in England, but I know in Scotland, you know, if you're on benefits or I don't know what the criteria is, but you can basically get the stuff for free from the chemist. Okay, what did I miss? I'm glad the volume's good. Yeah, Ella, I have no idea how to work out the memberships. I just clicked the button and it said allow. I've never actually used dry shampoo. Also, Julie, you have to like boil what, like after you've treated the nits, you have to, I don't know how long it's been since you had to deal with nits, so that's why I'm mansplaining this to you. But you also have to like boil wash all the bedding, and then you have to treat the hair again a week later to get any of the eggs or hatchlings and stuff. Oh, did Wendy have to leave? Oh yeah. Bye, Wendy. I'm glad you enjoyed chatting. I'm just talking rubbish. That should just be my catchphrase for life. My friend got me lip balm, and it's like, I think natural ingredients or something. So that's just Pete coming back with, I don't know if I've ever actually told you my husband's name is Pete. That's him just coming back in with Xander. I think YouTube was about to give the gifted memberships out, but noticed it was from Chad Wife and said nah. Hi Crystal, I didn't even notice you in here. Crystal, would you like to be a mod in this world as well? Because you're like the ultimate mod. Yeah, I find the metal combs work better. I have a lot of experience with this because when I was growing up, my sister just had them constantly, so I always got them. Yep, you heard a dog collar shake. That was my doggo coming back in. Well, Becky, it just means that in future, if anybody gifts memberships, it will like come up, like it will allow you to be gifted. Yay, thank you, Crystal. Also, I have a question, Crystal. As a mod, is it just during lives that you can like delete comments? Because there's been a couple of comments that have flashed up for me on videos, and then disappeared. And I've said to Danielle, oh, did you delete that comment? And she's like, no, I didn't delete the comment. So I'm wondering, do you delete comments like that are not on the lives? It's fine if you do, because that's great, but I don't know how it works. Like, add as moderator. Okay, you're now a mod. Okay, did that work? I think so. There we go. You guys have to bear with me when I fumble through the technology stuff. So Xander's now waiting to be fed. He always like has this routine when he goes out. He goes out for like his little evening walk to do the toilet because he refuses to do it in the garden for some reason. So he has to go to a certain patch. He goes out and does the toilet, and then he comes in and he will stand and wait to be fed. And then immediately he's like, okay, it's bedtime. You have to take me up to bed now, because he's crate trained. So he goes into a crate at night. The crate is open. He can get in and out, but luckily he doesn't, because he's a wee forager when it comes to food. That's fine, Danielle. Thanks for joining. I'm probably actually going to log off myself soon. So I said I never made it to uni on Monday or Tuesday. I didn't actually make it there last Thursday either, which was the very first clinical psychology class that I had. So I'm definitely going in tomorrow because I don't want to miss that. And also I'm going to get in trouble if I keep missing like compulsory classes. So my plan is to go in tomorrow. Yeah, so I think somebody mentioned that the gifted memberships are only for a month. No, you don't have to already be a member to get the gift, because I've been gifted memberships on other channels. And you, thanks babe. It's just clearing up all my cups that I have a small collection of cups around me. Thank you. Yeah, I've been gifted memberships from other channels before, and I wasn't already a member. You just have to have already allowed the thing to let you be gifted. But yeah, the gifted memberships only last for a month, and then if you wanted to continue being a member, you would then renew the membership and pay for it. Yeah, Crystal's right. If you're already a member, you can't actually receive a gift. Bye, Deborah. Thanks for joining. Yeah, the rest of the day, it's like the end of the day. After this live, I'm getting into bed and probably read a book and hopefully sleep. That's the plan. I actually, so I never did anything all day yesterday or the day before. And then I woke up at 7:30 today, which is a great time for me to wake up. But did I get up? No, went back to sleep. But I think I must have gone back to sleep for like the optimal amount of time. So like you sleep in waves cycles, and if you wake up at certain points of the cycle, that it just depends on what point in the cycle you wake up to how you feel when you wake up. And I must have just like woken up at the perfect point of the cycle, like an hour and a half later, because I felt amazing when I woke up. That's why I straightened my hair. Like I've been meaning to do that for days. I've been putting off washing my hair because I knew I wanted to straighten it. And then yesterday I was like, okay, I need to wash my hair. So I just washed it and then straightened it today. But yeah, woke up feeling amazing. My plan was to do the general housework so that when I did the video for you guys, the actual normal stuff that you've already seen me do a million times was already done, and then I could do the stuff that I wanted to do, like the dusting of the living room and the stickers and stuff. So I boiled the kettle for my morning cup of tea, and I didn't unload the dishwasher. I loaded the dishwasher. And I was like, yes, we are going to tackle those dishes today. And then it like actually registered how bad my hands were, because after just doing that, I was like, okay, yeah, none of that is happening. And I still I sat down with my cup of tea and I was like psyching myself up. I was like, okay, what about if we just tackle my daughter's room? And then I thought about it and I was like, it's probably going to be really dusty in there, and that's not going to help the situation. So, hi, Xander. You want to come into view? Let me see. Sorry, that's not a nice view for you guys. Just trying to... Here's Xander. Yeah, look, you're on camera. Did you eat your dinner? That was really quick. You gobbled that down really quick. So yeah, so as I was saying, it was a productive morning. but you guys didn't get to see any of it. So I could be making it up, but I'm not. Ella, do you have a $sign next to your chat box? If so, click that. Oh, does that work? Oh, don't. Okay. Oh, I've done something. What have I done? Which book? So I am reading the 3rd book in the Crave series, which I was telling everybody was by Virginia Woolf, but it's totally not. It's by Tracy Wolff. But now I'm questioning if that's true. I think it's by Tracy Wolff, and I'm on the 3rd book. I think I talked about it a little in my last video. You're crushing my leg. Let me move my leg. Oh, okay. There we go. You can come back on. So yeah, that's what I'm reading. The 3rd book in the Crave series. And then also, like, I'm in this book group and we have to read a book every month, and I always leave it till the end of the month because I realise if I read it at the beginning of the month, I usually forget about it by the time we come to chatting about it at the end of the month. But the last 2 months I've like not actually read the book. And if you don't read the book 3 months in a row, you're gonna get kicked out of the chat. So I'm like, okay, I have to read this month's book. So I'm just gonna fix this again because I don't like that angle of me. You just keep getting my palm in your face. So yeah, so I have to read the book this month, and the book chat's on Sunday, so I have to read the book this week. But it's dark. It is a dark book, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about it. I washed my hair and put it in a braid, so this morning I had perfect wavy curls. So I can't, like, if my hair does not fully dry before I go to sleep or before I tie it up, it just gets so greasy, like beyond greasy. And if I tie it up, it doesn't even dry most of the time, and then it smells like a mildewy smell. Like, my hair is just my worst enemy. Oh, why is that not working? Yeah, so for anybody that doesn't know, this is Xander, and it's short for Alexander, although it is just written Xander on his documents. Who's gonna leave the live? Yeah, so short for Alexander, because if my youngest had been a boy, she was going to be called Alexander, but I would have nicknamed her Xander. And because my husband's granddad was called Alexander, and also I just really love the name, and Xander from Buffy, you know, but she was a girl. And you know, like, I love her to pieces, and I wouldn't wish to change her, but you know when you're like when you're pregnant and then you have your hopes set on a certain gender, and then you actually grieve for that child you never had, and that was me. I was like, I don't want any more children, but I need a baby Xander now. So that's why we got Xander. Yeah, Xander from Buffy. That's why I like the name. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, don't lick me. Are we still trying to figure out the membership thing? Yeah, I'm thinking what probably happened is that when Beth gifted the memberships, nobody was able to accept the membership, and that's maybe why. Or I think as well, when you get gifted memberships, it usually goes to people who are like the most active on the channel. So maybe you're all equally active and it couldn't decide who to give it to. I don't know. I don't know how the YouTube gods work. I think I've maybe accidentally clicked onto top chat instead of live chat. What does this do? Oh, don't lick me. Let me see if I can figure this out. Nope, not working. My leg is so dead, but I don't feel like I could move it again. Did Crystal explain? What is everybody else doing for the rest of today? Oh, I'm going to need to move. My leg is dead. Oh. I always sit with like my leg crossed, kind of, when I'm on here, but then I just get really bad hip pain. Okay, let me see. Did I do that right? Well, hopefully soon, Ella. I'm going to try and figure out how to do it myself, because apparently the people who own the channel have a certain number of memberships that they can gift each month. You don't get to choose who to gift them to, but there is a way to do it. I just don't know how to do it. Let me see. Membership gifting. Yes, okay. I have 1 second. Okay, I think I get to do this. Gift 5 now. Yay. I don't think that cost me anything. I hope it didn't cost me anything. Did it work? Why is it not showing up when people are gifting? Do you know what might be happening? It might not be the people in the live who are getting them. Because apparently you can get gifted memberships even if you're not on the live. Did that work? I gifted, but it doesn't come up showing who got the gift. Who are you hiding from, Keo? Crystal, I can relate to that. But actually, I'm very lucky because that's something else my husband does a lot, is makes the dinner. I don't know, I just gave up making dinner for my family like a year ago. And he just took over. Like if he wasn't there to take over, I'd still have to do it, but he cooks maybe 80% of the time. Yeah, Crystal, so that's what happened when Beth did it as well. We've both now, there's been 15 memberships gifted on the channel, and for some reason they're not getting received by anybody. Is it because I'm not fully, like I've not done everything I need to do in terms of like becoming a YouTube partner? But people are able to join, so it should work. Becky, I will be your excuse not to clean your house anytime you want. Oh, what did Colleen say that I missed? Am I? Oh, your first grandchild is due in May and her name will be Lily. That's lovely. It's such a nice name. So my daughter, her middle name is June after my husband's gran. So Lily June. We did think about hyphenating it, but then we never did. Hiding from life. Can relate to that. Oh, that sucks. I hope Beth isn't charged for those memberships if it is a glitch. Maybe when I leave the live, people will receive them. Who knows? My niece is Tiger Lily from Peter Pan. Is it from Peter Pan? I love that if it is. Lishi, what time is it where you are? Eat something. Eat lunch. This is your reminder to eat lunch. What have I had to eat today? Oh, do you know what I had actually? I keep seeing adverts for Walker's crisps, and in the advert, it's like buttered bread with the crisps inside, like a sandwich. And I haven't had one of them in years. And so every time I seen the advert, I was like, oh, I really want that. And for some reason, I never just got up and went and made one because, you know, I have legs, I can do that. But I've only ever seen it and was like, oh yeah, I really want to do that. And then today I made noodles for lunch, and I was going to get some buttered bread to like put the noodles in. And when I walked into the pantry to get the bread, I seen the crisps and I was like, oh, I'm totally going to do that. So I actually had noodles and then a crisp sandwich for my lunch. It was brilliant. Loved it. And I had a McDonald's for my dinner. Yeah, let's all just blame Beth. That's where it went wrong. She did it. Hopefully it fixes the glitch. But at least now I know how to gift memberships. I can't choose who. It's YouTube that picks. Thanks, Boo.
Okay.
I can't choose who, but at least now I know how to do it. So every month I can gift 10 memberships. Is that safe there?
I don't know, is it?
I'll grab it. Thank you.
That's okay.
I have another cup of tea. Although the cup is very hot and my hands are very sweaty. Is that you heading up now?
Yeah, do you want me to put it somewhere else? Or is it okay?
No, it's fine. I got it. I got it. I'll be up soon.
Okay. Right, Xander.
My husband just bought I don't know at what point I can stop saying my husband and just tell you his name and you don't know who I'm talking about. But yeah, I'll just keep saying that for now. He just bought a Xbox for in the bedroom because we have PlayStations like downstairs that me and, well, all of us use, but mostly the kids take them over. And then in our room we have like a TV. Sorry, I'm scared I'm going to spill this tea from gesticulating so much. Is that a word? Was that the correct use of the word? I don't have like a little table next to me. I just have the arm of this chair. Let's see if I can balance it. Ta-da! Oh, I dropped everything else. I'll read the comments in a sec before I get sidetracked from the story. Yes, so they always take over the PlayStations, and so he got an Xbox for the bedroom because our TV keeps glitching and not letting us watch stuff. And I'm obsessed with the game Don't Starve. Does anybody play it? If anybody plays Don't Starve together, I will play it with you. I'm a master at the game. I'm not. I was like 5 years ago. There's lots of updates since then, but I love that game. I have lost so many hours of my life to that game. And I would do it all again. What did I miss? Why is Leishy crying? I muted my phone. I remembered to mute it. I'm sorry. He is a keeper. Like, I will rave about him till the cows come home. Like, I have the best husband. Everybody else should be so jealous. It's like when I watch Beth's Lives and she like gets all cute and like blushy when her husband comes on, I'm just like, my husband's the best. I have a better husband than Beth. Like, all my friends are jealous. It's a shame. I wish everybody could have the relationship that I have. Like, I actually do. Like, all my friends, they're all like bitching about their partners and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't have a bad thing to say about mine. Sometimes he can be a little slow at stuff. That's literally it. And he can't do DIY. That's his only faults. And they're not even faults. I still missed the... What did Leishy say? Why have you been crying all day? No problem, Ella. Thanks for joining. Atari. I don't think I've ever played that. Pac-Man, I've played. Bye, Ella. I don't know if you already left. I love that for you, Julie. Like, I wish everybody had that kind of relationship because I know so many people that don't. Leishy, why have you been crying? Let us comfort you. Oh. Really sorry to hear that. You're too young, Steph. Oh, for the game Atari. Well, I hope your husband finds another job quite quick. Because I know that that's a rough deal. You made a post on your page. Do you have a channel? Wait, can I click on it from here? Let me go see. Go to channel. I'm checking out your channel. Excuse me a second while I go and be nosy. Is there a way for me? Let me have a look. Can I share that? Okay, I will try and send you something later, Lishi, because that's a rough deal. Oh, Atari is a console. Yeah, so if you click on Lishi's name, she's struggling at the minute financially. She's got like a little code thing if anybody is able to send money. Yeah, so I've finished being nosy. So yeah, Lishi's going for a rough patch right now. She has a code to, I think, PayPal on her page, just asking, you know, if anybody can help out, then head over there. I know it's like difficult for a lot of people right now, so don't anybody feel pressure though. I can't wait to hear your big news. I love a good build up. I know, I wish I could tell you guys. It's probably not even that exciting. The memberships are working. They're being gifted. Did that come up for anybody else? Did that work? Why was there such a delay? Thanks, Crystal, for sharing Lishi's channel. Your name always trips me up. I'm like, I used to have a lisp when I was younger. Okay, did Beth's gifted memberships go through as well? I don't know how it works in the US with financial aid. I don't know if you guys get help. It looks like you can get food stamps. Did any of you get one of those memberships? Are those people in here? 1, 2, 3. Oh, only 4 of them went through. That's so weird. There was 5 gifted. Chadwick must have appeased the gods to lift the curse. No, we know you're not begging, Lishi. It's everybody asks for help every so often. So Karen, I think only 4 of mine went through. This is so random. There's definitely a glitch. I wonder if it's because I left the page and then came back on. And maybe refresh the page and see what happens. If this glitches out though, like, sorry. Did it glitch out? Are we still here? It's quite fun just sitting like talking about absolutely nothing with random people online, by the way. Did anybody ever use MSN? This is what this is reminding me of, you know, when you're just like ASL. Okay, I'm still here. Good. I was watching Beth's video, the one that she just did about like her facelift thing, and she was talking about how, you know, when you're a forward facing YouTuber and then you're editing the footage, you're like looking at yourself for like 10 hours a day or whatever. And I was watching that thinking, oh, maybe I should just stick with doing voiceovers so then I don't ever have to like look at the camera and then edit my face. Because when I edit the free cleaning videos, well, you don't really see our faces because we're too busy moving around, or I'm normally wearing a mask and things. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really self-conscious because like I have a damaged tooth and it's like really obvious to me. But yeah, and I don't like my nose either, or my double chin. If anything, it is good motivation to get fit. Is it good enough motivation though? I do want to for the whole day. My brother couldn't say Alicia, so he called me Lishi and it stuck. I feel like it's easier to say Alicia. I don't know why. But Lishi is cute. The internet has come a long way since the 2000s. It really has. The memberships are coming through. It's working. Okay, wait there. Who got one? Who got one? It's exciting. It's like Christmas. Also, once again, thank you, Beth. I wonder if she's off making some sort of sacrifice for it to have worked. Oh, an anonymous person got my final gift. It went through. Okay, I think I still have 5 more that I can give. Should I wait until the next 5? Should I just give you guys it now? Have a vote. Who wants me to try again? This is so exciting having members, by the way. Like, I actually cannot believe the trajectory of this channel. Like, I did think I'd get a few people over from 5 Free Cleaning, but not as many as I got. It's incredible. Like, I never in a million years thought, you know, within the first month of uploading videos that I would have this many people and that I'd be monetized and everything. It's amazing. I think as well, it helps posting twice a week. Like, if anybody is thinking of doing like YouTube, the difference in posting once a week to posting twice a week, it makes a difference. So obviously we only post once a week over on 5 Free Cleaning. And yeah, our growth has been rapid, but that's mostly because we got some really big shout outs right at the beginning of the channel, and then every couple of months we get more shout outs, which is amazing. But it's not really like a natural progression, so you can't really see how, like, I can't compare it to how a typical person would progress. And again, with me, like, obviously I'm already known on YouTube by some people, so you guys have come and followed me here, so it's not fully natural. But seeing the difference between the 2 videos and the 1 video, it's like what happens is your views spike when you post the video, and then they tend to come right back down. But if you're posting, like, let's just say, I have a pen and paper, I'm going to draw you the diagram. So let's just say, I'll show you after I draw it. Okay, ta-da, my art. Okay, so this is like, let's just say this is 5 Free Cleaning. So we post a video like once a week, and so it kind of spikes, but then comes right back down and then spikes again. But because I'm posting twice a week, it spikes and then it doesn't fully come back down before it spikes again, and then doesn't fully come back down before it spikes again. So it makes a huge difference. If anybody cares, we ramble for you. Oh, my hands are too sweaty. I can't control the mouse. This is why my eczema is so bad. Q, I'm sure you'll figure it out at some point. There will be more future gifted memberships. Hi, Angel Abstract Art. Can you just remind me what your name is and where you're from? So Julie, I think if there's a little $sign next to your... Wait, no. I've been looking for the membership join button. Julie, you're already a member. You've already joined. Thanks, Joanne. I only have a few more days until the end of the month, so I say now. I'm very likable. That's so sweet. I'm not used to compliments. Like, I have led a very long life, let's just say. When I first got with my husband, I was so not used to compliments, right? So when he says nice things to me all the time, like all day, every day, I get told like I'm beautiful and all of this stuff, right? And I'm like, when he first started doing that, I would just like giggle really awkwardly and be like, no. I would argue with him. He would say something nice and I'd be like, no, you're wrong. Thanks, Lishi. Oh, yeah. So that's the thing. Like, so sometimes when you guys comment on a video, it'll come up and tell me like your actual name. And then other times it just tells me your username. So sometimes I know what you are called, and then other times I don't. Okay. Thanks, Lishi. Yeah, so my hair is nearly always curly. I say curly very loosely, it's a hot mess. But yeah, it'll probably be straight in the next video, kind of. It might be braided in the next video actually. I just don't like I like having my hair down, but also this just it annoys me so much. So when I'm cleaning, it's even worse. I have to have it tied back. I tried to clean with it down. I'm just like, it's just getting in my way all the time. But yeah, I think I'm gonna log out. It's been like an hour and a half. This went well for our first live stream, and I'm so glad so many people could join as well. I said to Danielle on the other channel, I said, you have to join my live stream tonight in case nobody joins. I need somebody to talk to. So I'm so glad everybody could make it, especially like midweek. Oh, there's hair on me now. My hands are sweaty, there's hair sticking to me. We're ending on a poor note, guys. So on the 1st of the month, the 10th, oh, that's what you meant. I wasn't sure what you meant. Okay, before I go, I'm going to gift the other memberships. Let's see if it works. Gift 5 now. Fingers crossed that it works straight away. Laurie got one, Karen got one, Amy got one. Brianna, is that how you say it? Smash those likes, I double dog dare you. An exotic terrain. Okay, Julie, enjoy your cuppa. Our lives announced earlier. I am like so bad at organizing. I just decided to go live today because I wasn't able to do cleaning. Maybe I will always try and announce it the day of and say I'm going to go live later on, and it will always probably be about this time. I have thought about, like, sometimes when I'm like, oh, I really don't want to do this, I've thought, oh, I could go live and try and get stuff done with you guys like what Beth does, but I think a lot of you would either be in bed or at work, so it doesn't really, I don't think the timing works out. I might try it one day, but also then you get to see me go like clean in real time, which is really slow. And I'll quite like the comments when you guys tell me I'm fast, because I'm really not. I don't feel fast at all. I feel like I'll walk in slow motion sometimes. But yeah, I will always try and announce it. Sometimes it might be spontaneous. I only ever really announce it a few hours before. Maybe I could like plan a certain day or time. I don't know. It just feels too rigid. I'm not good with rigidity. I don't know if that's the word. Okay, anyway. I'm always like, yeah, bye, and then ramble. Danielle actually had to kick me out of her house last night because, do you know when you're like needing to go to bed and you're so tired, but you actually just physically cannot pick yourself up and take yourself to bed? That's what I was like trying to leave her house last night after the voiceover. Yeah, Lishi, that's what I do. I post on the community page. I think it's difficult to see posts on that. Like, I never see other people's posts. So anybody that wants to, even if you're subscribed, you might not always get notifications. So if you click the little bell button next to the subscribe, you get like all the bell notifications. But yeah, okay. Bye everyone. I think I need to exit on the phone, not on the laptop. Yeah, thanks for joining. Bye.